Good evening and welcome to Ravenloft. I am Solas Knight.
And I am Venice. So we just wanted to get on here and make kind of like a podcast style video because frankly it's easier to talk to each other, and not write a script. And also like I just want to interact with the community, which by the way, thank you so much everybody who's followed us and like commented and had discussions with us. I really appreciate it. It's really cool. A lot of like the Curse of Strahd artists have followed us.
Yeah, I know.
Which I'm happy about.
It's crazy, especially since all this stuff just kind of started because we were talking about our own DM campaign stuff on online, and people were just saying like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And then I would just be like, "Oh, we have this vampire Sergei character," and they're like, "Vampire Sergei?"
They're like, "Please tell me more." So we're like, "Okay, I guess there is a need." And yeah, this is our favorite world in Dungeons and Dragons, and I mean, it's our like we collect.
I actually tried to make it a side thing, and then the main characters have their headquarters in Faerun, but every time we return home to Faerun, everyone just kind of lost interest. So now Ravenloft is just our world. Even I a little bit. I like Ravenloft.
Yes, I like Ravenloft the most. Back to Barovia. Always, all roads lead back to Barovia. But yeah, so this week, Solas and I, okay, we were kind of MIA for the last month, like June, because we've been extremely busy with all of our adult responsibilities and our jobs. But the worst of it is over. So now since we have some time, we took a week off. And we were actually supposed to go on vacation this week, but it turns out that we got rained out because the place we were supposed to go was a beach, and the weather forecast said it was raining the entire week, and we were like, well, shit.
Even raining here, but it's raining even harder over there, so
we were like, it kind of sucks that we canceled our vacation, but we just rescheduled it for like later in the summer. But since we already have the time off, we're just at home, and we're like, well, let's work on our hobbies. So that's what we've been doing, and that's why I'm here.
So a good bit of that vacation money went to Ravenloft.
We did spend some vacation money on Ravenloft. So let's talk about Ravenloft.
So first, this all kind of started where earlier on in the month, Venice went to surprise me by buying the Ship of Horrors module because she kind of went in this rabbit hole of her own and found out there was a lot of old Ravenloft content. I feel a little silly because even I didn't know how much stuff. Like I really just kind of thought it was like the one in the 80s and then the 2016 one and then the new one now. And then I'm just like, oh, okay, wow. And then no, it was just a ton of information.
New information, old information, but new information to us, which I kind of feel a little silly that we never looked.
You might be like, oh, Solas, Venice, how do you think they have all this stuff like about Lemordia and Cardicus? And I just thought it came from like Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft.
Yeah,
I didn't realize they all had I didn't know about Adam's Wrath. I didn't know about the Domains of Dread stuff. Yeah. And
well, to be fair, it's a little hard to find on Google.
Yeah,
like it's a little hard to look up. So what happened was I ended up. I was looking for Petrina info, like more Petrina information, and then that led me to the Ship of Horror, and that led me down a rabbit hole to all these Ravenloft modules, like he was saying. So then I was like, Solas, look at this, and I found like a map of Ravenloft that wasn't just Barovia, and I was very excited. We were both excited. We were like buzzing. We were talking about it nonstop.
It was hype, and so I'm basically rehauling all my notes.
Yes, so
that.
We have an unpublished timeline video that's just gonna get scrapped.
Yeah,
because it has to be
because there's a lot of stuff that I'm basically redoing.
Yes.
But yeah, so with our vacation kind of canceled and some extra change in our pocket, we went over to the game store because I kind of rabbit holed into this by I was looking up stuff and I learned about bastions and I was like, what the hell is a bastion? And I kind of like that mechanic more than the stronghold one from 5e. So I was like, oh, cool. I was like, I'm going to go check it out, see if I don't have to get the new DM guide or something to see what's there.
So we went there.
And then we went, and instead of the DM guide, I saw Ravenloft Horrors Within. And
special edition.
Like a special edition one that looks all shiny. And I was like, oh, I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah, I turned around and I saw it. And then we were like, And we like went to the counter and started flipping through it. And then the more I looked at the counter, the more I realized there were Ravenloft
Stuff
things.
everywhere.
Yes, like there was the Tarokka
Uh,
deck. There was what else? Like the dice
we
bags,
got the dice
the blind
bags.
box dice bags.
Yep. We got a map pack.
Yep, we got a map pack.
I almost got the DM screen, but I was like, no,
Almost.
no. And so we went over there. I got everything but the DM manual that I wanted to get.
We bought everything.
And then upon a payday, I returned and got the DM guide. and so that's just been a whole thing.
Oh my god, we were so excited. We were looking at it, we're like, oh my god, we're gonna spend so much money. And
Yeah.
the guy who owns the store was like laughing at us. Like, I'm sorry. He said someone called in and said, hey, do you have like the Ravenloft Horrors Within stuff? You should get it. And he was like, no. And he even said to us, like, I don't
Yeah.
know anything about
Well,
this, but
because we're kind of in a small town, so even people who work at kind of nerd shops aren't
I don't think
like,
he's as into
no,
Dungeons and
no.
Dragons. He seems more like a Warhammer guy.
He's like more like a Warhammer, maybe MTG guy.
Yeah, but he does
Uh,
carry Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway,
uh,
so we were super excited. And then he was like, I ordered 3 of those and I already sold 2 of them today. You're buying the last one. We're like, yay. So yeah, we purchased the Horrors Within, the map pack, and the Tarokka deck, and the new, what was it? The DM guide?
yeah, so the 5.5 edition of the DM guide.
Yes, that's new to us.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And it has a little. So the reason that I got the book instead of just look up how the bastions and stuff worked, that's just what rabbit holed me into it. And I learned other things like how it would affect Ravenloft specifically. Is that they updated a lot of the monsters and things too.
yes.
I have an app for that, so I didn't have to get the monsters guide. But I essentially I just updated the app and learned a whole bunch of new things. Like they got rid of the resistances and immunities, say vampires and werewolves would have, and probably a lot of other stuff too. Got rid of the passive regeneration for vampires as well. And to
Yeah.
make up for it, they just gave them a bigger health pool, which I completely agree with.
Yeah.
Because it makes it so that they're still hard to fight, but not annoying to fight.
Yep, for sure. So we're really
Yeah.
excited. We're really hype. And does
Mhm.
this mean we have a ton of work cut out for us?
Yeah.
Yes. But is it very exciting?
Mhm.
Yes. And we like to tinker with our notes and our artwork. So,
Exactly. Between Horror Within and the 5.5e stuff, I have to do things on a lore and mechanical level.
yes.
I have to change, like, oh, actually, I like this timeline better. I mean, there's stuff I liked, but now there's stuff I like really like.
That we really like answers to questions that we've
Mhm.
had that we could never like solve or
Yeah.
no answers. Yes.
And
answers.
even if there's the new stuff I don't like, it gives me enough information to make something I do like.
Yes.
Even the same thing with game mechanics. Like, for instance, werewolves aren't immune to stuff anymore, which is great. That's annoying. You could theoretically dump a like 1,000-pound block on a werewolf's head and it wouldn't do anything.
That's silly.
That's just silly. But then there's so what I do is instead of the silver damaging them, they have a silver vulnerability.
Yes.
In 5.5e, technically silver just makes it so that shapeshifters such as werewolves take extra damage when you're crit. And I'm like, well, that doesn't feel like enough of a boon to upgrade your whole sword to an expensive material. I can only imagine you're talking to the shopkeep and you're like, hey, I'm going to go fighting some werewolves. Will silver do anything for me? And they'll be like, oh, yeah, if you stab it in the neck, it does extra damage. Really? I imagine it does that for a lot of stuff. No matter the material.
Oh my gosh. Yes, that reminds me of how we were popping off about like only one tailor in Barovia, and that makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Gosh.
It's like, come on, there's got to be.
If there's plants, if people are eating, if there's plants and animals, there's textiles. Come on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of silly. But anyway, yeah, so we've got our work cut out for us. So yes, I will be creating, or we will be creating timeline videos in the future.
Yeah.
But now we got a bunch of work to do before we can finish
Start posting
that.
it. Yeah.
Yes, but
I am on it though.
yes. So yeah, and then I have more time to draw because it's the summer now, which means I will have more time to draw and do artwork.
Weekends will be more hours.
Yes, and by the way, I actually, if we're gonna do like a podcast style thing like this, I think I'm gonna draw a picture. I have like an idea. So Solas and I play primarily, like, he's the DM, but he plays Strahd. He's our Strahd. We call
Yeah.
him Strahd. He's Strahd on Discord.
Mhm.
And then I'm Petrina. So I think I'm gonna draw like a picture of Strahd and Petrina in the library.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like us
perfect.
talking. I also thought about maybe making us like
Cut out VTubers of
cut out
Strahd and
VT
Petrina.
sprites, yeah, sprites of Strahd and
Uh,
Petrina, because that's just who we are.
no.
But yeah, I have like a ton of ideas, so I've got lots of things that I'm going to post on these accounts.
Mhm.
But yeah, we have our work cut out for us, but it's really cool. Oh, also, we don't have like a video because we actually don't have a camera on this computer, but I will be recording like a high quality video of the new books we got and like the
Mhm.
Tarokka deck and posting it. Like, I'm just gonna post it because I want to show people and I want to talk about it. I want to like I said, I want to build a community.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to you guys. And I'm not really doing this
Mhm.
project with like the idea of going viral in mind so much as it is just to
No.
like talk to other people who love Curse of
Like
Strahd.
there have even been people who have offered to buy my version of the module because I have hundreds of pages of notes on it, and I've been like, well, I mean, it's not really my stuff. I feel
No,
bad
yeah.
selling it. If someone wanted to give me a gift just because they really like it, sure, but
Like a donation,
yeah,
yeah.
but I won't even ask for that. I'll just give them my notes. But I also do hate giving unfinished things, so that wouldn't be
Yeah.
something I do until I finish what I'm doing now.
Yeah, we're probably going to like finish it to a certain point and then I would probably like format it
Mm-hmm.
into something almost, well, like a module basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we will be doing that. It's just going to take us some time. But in the meantime, if you want to ask us questions or you're like, hey, what
Yeah.
did you guys do with Petrina? Or what did you
Yeah.
guys do with Escher? Or like, I don't know, anything.
Yeah.
Argynvostholt.
Yeah,
Ask
like
us.
location or for instance, because I've been looking at the old modules, there's some cities I put in to Curse of Strahd, like Tufeldorf.
Yes.
There's some that I don't have in there, like Imol, because Imol's kind of a nothing town.
But yeah, if you're
Yeah.
like, huh, I'm curious about this. How are you doing this? Like, we would love to answer that
I
or like
also
expand.
I also might take some suggestions as well, like Ismark Kolyanovich. I don't really know what to do with him.
Yeah.
He's yeah, like I don't know, it's always hard. I made Irina interesting through my own stuff, but it was kind of difficult to make her brother not boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we basically want to build a community and just like have fun.
Mhm.
And maybe if we start doing a Petrina and Strahd podcast, I don't know what to call it, like in the library of Ravenloft or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be fun
Oh
just to
yeah.
talk. But anyway, I think we'll leave it there because I don't want to go on for too long. But I think this was fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah, comment, talk to us, DM us anytime. We don't mind.
Mhm.
And I will create some of those other videos that I mentioned. And I am looking forward to making lots of stuff over the
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah, so enjoy your time in Ravenloft and do not overstay. You're welcome.
Strahd. Okay. Have a good evening.